Hey, what's up, fellas? How you doing? Man, it's Anelli here.
Hey, what's going on, guys? How we doing? Matt Antonelli here. So today we're going to look at how much did each Astros player actually use the trash can to steal signs during the 2017 season. So Carlos Correia had said in his interview yesterday that Altuve and Josh Reddick actually didn't want the trash can. They didn't want to know what pitches were coming. And Altuve would actually get really, really upset and yell at people. You don't want to see him mad, but he would yell at people if they accidentally hit the trash can while he was batting. Now, a lot of people called BS to this, but I did a little bit of digging, and I'd already seen some of this info before, but I went in and grabbed all of it. It's from SignStealingScandal.com. So this is an Astros fan that went back and logged every trash can bang from the Astros 2017 home games that had video available, which was 52 games in total. Over 8,200 pitches were watched. 1,100 trash can bangs were found. Now, there are some, obviously, there's missing games here. There's only 52 games instead of every home game this season. But it does give you an idea when you look at percentages between the players of who kind of relied on this system and who used it more than others. You also have to keep in mind that depending on what system that they're using, a non-bang, so silence, could also mean something. So let's just say we're going to bang the trash can on off-speed, but not on fastball. Or should be, we're gonna bang it on off speed, and we're not gonna do anything if it's a fastball. Well, if we don't hear anything, we still know the pitch, right? And vice versa also. Okay, so non-trash can bangs can mean something. Okay, so you do have to keep that in mind. But let's just look at the number of bangs that were heard during those 52 home games. We're gonna go through every player. We're going to look at the percentage of bangs per pitches, and then we're also going to look, one thing I did is I looked up everyone's home and road split. So I wanted to see, were these guys that were using the system more than others, did they hit better at home than they hit on the road? And so this is actually, I was really surprised when I went through this. It took me a little bit to go through every player's home road splits. I'm going to throw these up here in a second. I was surprised with some of these numbers because a decent amount of guys actually hit better on the road than they did at home, which you wouldn't expect, right? Especially if you're known to have the signs at home. So, do they also have the signs on the road? I don't know. But let's go through these numbers and see. So, I pretty much did every single player that got a decent amount of at bats that year. So Jose Altuve, and this is where Carlos Correia this is what he was talking about. He actually was lowest on the team in percentage of trash can bangs, with only 2.8%. So 24 bangs on 866 pitches. And here are Jose's home road splits. So you can see that he hit way better on the road. Better batting average, better on base percentage, better slugging, more home runs, okay? So again, I'm not going to say what this means. I'm just going to give you the stats, and you guys can do what you please with it. Okay, next one is Josh Reddick. Another guy that Carlos Correia said didn't like the system, didn't want to use it. Only 3.9%, 28 bangs on 725 pitches. All right, and he actually, this is weird, he hit a lot better at home. So he hit 344 at home versus 288 on the road. Better on base, way better slugging. Not more home runs, but a couple more doubles, a few more triples. So, and he is someone that Carlos claims didn't want to use the system. So, there you go. Then we had George Springer, 14.9%, 139 bangs on 933 pitches. And here's another guy that hit better on the road. 292 on the road versus 273. On base was basically the same. Slugging was better on the road. Hit more home runs on the road. Now Carlos Correia, 16.3%. 97 bangs on 594 pitches. His numbers, better at home. 333 batting average versus 301. Better on base, better slugging. Again, more home runs on the road than at home, but more doubles at home. So, there you go. Evan Gattis, 16.6%. 71 bangs and 427 pitches. Better at home. All right, better batting average. Much better on base percentage. A worse slugging percentage, though. Didn't hit a lot of home runs. Only hit 4 home runs at home versus 8 on the road. Now we've got Alex Bregman. Same thing, 16.6%. 133 bangs on 800 pitches. And Bregman hit better on the road, batting average-wise, on-base-wise, and slugging-wise. Slugged a lot better on the road. Then you got Yuli Gurriel, 17.9%. 120 bangs on 670 pitches. Here, another player, better on the road. 312 on the road versus 285. A little better on base, better slugging, more home runs. Carlos Beltran, the Godfather, 18.1%. 138 bangs on 670 pitches. And Beltran was a little bit better at home, 236 versus 226. On base was just a little bit better. Slugging's a little bit better also. A couple more home runs. Nothing crazy, though. Nothing crazy. Last couple guys. Marwin Gonzalez, 18.9%, 147 bangs and 762 pitches. And he was way better on the road. 326 on the road versus 282 at home. Way better on base percentage. Way better, better slugging percentage at home. Interesting, a little bit better. Hit a lot of home runs at home. So, on base percentage was much better on the road. Walked a lot more, but a lot more homers at home. And then you got Jake Marisnick. And he really liked the trash can bangs. 22.8%, 83 bangs on 364 for total pitches. And his numbers were by far the most lopsided. 308 batting average at home, so he hit really well at home. Only 187 on the road. His on-base percentage was 100 points higher at home, and he slugged almost double at home. 10 homers versus only 6 on the road. So, and that batting average really hurt you. We only hit 187. So there were the numbers from most of the starters, the guys that got, I would say, the most at-bats. And I will say that, well, first, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I will say that I'm very surprised. I didn't count it there, but it feels like more guys had better road stats than home stats. So, again, I don't know if... listen, I think there's no doubt that knowing what pitch is coming is a huge advantage. So, again, we don't have every game here. So, we're missing almost 30 games. And we don't know if this is 100% accurate. It looks like, he did a really good job of... he spent a lot of time on this. I can't even imagine how long this took to go through all this. But still, pretty interesting. Guys hit a little bit better. Most guys hit a little bit better on the road, except for those few guys that I named. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Hope this helps you guys out. I've been getting a lot of questions lately asking about, if I could go through the home road splits with guys and then putting it together with ScienceDailingScandal.com. I think it's pretty interesting. So thanks again for watching. I appreciate it. Give the video a thumbs up if you haven't done so already. Thank you to all our patrons out there on Patreon. We really appreciate you supporting the channel. That's all I got. Take care. Thanks again for watching. We'll talk to you later.